Alright lads, and welcome back to Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. This is part 4, I hope you all enjoy. In the last episode we came down to the lab and found a guy with his head hooked up to the computer trying to hack it, and now we're on our way to get the leader of the people, the Humans First, Purity First group, ZIGGYDANDER. Don't know where he is. And if you're new around here, why don't you subscribe? You'll find out about my videos when they launch. And it'll be loads and loads of fun for both of us. Right, so let's go. We're going to just fight this last guy. I'm quite sure you can talk him down, so we're going to try and do that. Let's actually get the persuasion thing right now, since we have one. Well, we need two, so that's not happening. Can hear gunfire. Must all be kicking off now. Machine pistol, goat one. Don't need it. Ah, he's up the top of these stairs, this guy. Zeke. Somebody's alarmed. 3 guys coming up the stairs. Cool, that's them. Dealt with. Pocket secretary, I will have that. What's this? Password, Melitona. No, it's not a password. Red Wings. Take your stuff. And your stuff. They all have that, so I feel like we're going to need it. They've all got a pocket secretary.
I doubt I need to remind you folks that this is the second time the biotechnology firm has been attacked. The first time, 6 months ago, on the eve of controversial
So it's the 6 months ago we were attacked. And they're still after us. What's going on? It's different people, if you haven't played this before. Pocket secretary. Hundreds of logins for stuff. Cool. Where's this taking us? That gave us 100 XP, so that's a Brucey bonus. Right, there we go. We're downstairs. Everyone, all of the enemies are dead though, so we have no worries. Yeah, they're definitely all dead. I've killed them. Nothing in the toilets. Cool, there's something that we might like. Tranquilizer darts. Yeah, I look like I used tranquilizer darts. A beer. Inventory space is too limited to be spending it on stuff like beers. Tranquilizer darts, nope. So we have to get to... We have to get to here. Don't know why we'd need want to do this, it's just emails. Just emails, so it seems like we don't need them. We don't need to do that, but we will look over here. Hopefully there's some loot lying around. Nothing. There's something. Is it? No, we can't take that. Well, what was the point in that then? Making it look all shiny. And then this is the stairs these guys ran up to fight us. Right, cool. Well, we've lifted it. Let's go. So this must be the stairs where we find Zeke at the top of. Ebook. Cool. Well, you could read that if you like. I'm not going to.
Don't lie to me! I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian. But I will if you don't give me a choice.
If you didn't want to hurt anyone, you should have stayed home tonight.
Oh, look! Serif's attack dog! You're here to clean up before the police bust in?
He thinks we're breaking the law.
Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Back off, Hunter! I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is here, but I gotta check things out. So me and la vieja, we're leaving.
No, you can't take her with you.
You know I can't let you go with her.
Stand down, Hanser! I told you, stand down or this bitch is dead.
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right. I'm a decorated vet, and I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady's my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
We're pretty close, we could probably take
Are
it
you
out.
stupid? I don't work with dogs. God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
It's pretty screwed up. Right, we're going to empathise with him.
You're doing better than you think. You're still standing, and that's more than the hacker was expecting.
Oh, he's reacting.
You said you're a vet, so I know you've got the balls to handle this. You don't need the civilian to get you out of here.
You got a good point there. But still, there's no way I could put my trust in you. You're on the same side as the cops. They got me completely surrounded and there's nothing I can do. I'm all alone in here.
What one do we want to see? Right, aye, let's reason with
The
him.
cops will be looking after civilians. They're too busy to worry about you. But if something happens to her, you will get their attention. Their priorities will shift, and all you'll accomplish is getting yourself killed.
That sounds reasonable, but I don't know. One of your kind tricked my brother into manipulating me, and I have to make sure that they get what all can openers deserve. I'm not wasting any more of my time arguing with you. Out of my way, freak.
Oh, we're going to fight him, I think. Let's empathise with him.
You've got more honor than the man who betrayed you. You're not gonna let your brother down like this. The hacker was expecting civilians to be in the building tonight. You were supposed to take hostages and force the cops to silence you permanently. But you're smarter than he is.
It's so obvious. Can't believe I didn't see it till now. He thinks he can just lead me to my death? Think again, cabron. Get out of here.
We spoke
I
him
did
down
what
good.
you wanted. So let me go. I got Blade here too, I say.
I've got as much interest in finding out who's really behind this as you do, cabron.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll owe you one. But I promise you this, someone's gonna pay.
Someone is going to pay, cabron.
Adam! Adam, what's happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is gone, boss. But I'm pretty sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet Farida on it.
Copy. Jensen out. Are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just a little shaken up, but what about the other hostages? My husband was with them in one of the assembly labs, and I overheard talk about a bomb.
Don't worry, they're safe.
Oh, thank God. When those men surprised us. Mr. Jensen, they should not have been able to get in. With the typhoon being moved in and all, I double-checked the protocols myself.
Yeah, I expect Pritchard's doing the same thing right now. Stay here. DPD will want to question you. But you and your husband should be reunited soon.
Thank you, Mr. Jensen. You're a hero.
Oh, thank you very much. That was too kind. Mr. Jensen to the rescue.
Jensen? You're the guy who was sent in before us? Those hostages owe you a lot. Nice going.
The hostages do owe me a lot, don't they? You're right. I'm not hacking that computer. What could possibly
Sorry,
happen?
Mr. Thorpe. The target's unloaded.
Look at him. That was the worst kick ever. Let's see him doing this. Put a bit of welly into it.
Nice job securing the plant. I wouldn't have thought a security guard. Come on,
Security guard can handle it.
My wife, is she all right?
She's fine. A little shaken up, though. Swab will need to debrief her, but you'll see her soon.
I don't know what to say. I think I've given up on her. You're a true hero, man.
He's away shagging his
I'll find some way
secretary.
to repay this, I swear.
There's no need for that. I was just doing my job.
Don't be modest. I didn't recognize you
I've given
before,
up on
but
her.
I know who you are, Mr. Jensen. And I know you weren't supposed to be back at work yet. Thank God you are. I'll be in touch. Count on it.
You gonna sort is it, big man? Big shagger? Big sorted shagger? See you later. Catch you. Okay, let's
You made
go.
a lot of people happy tonight, Jensen. And not just the men in suits.
It's what they pay me for.
No. They pay you to put corporate interests ahead of people. You found a way to satisfy everyone. Guess Dr. Reed was telling the truth about you.
Megan? What are you talking about, Malik?
Before you were hired, she said the papers were lying about Mexican Town. That you weren't fired from the force. You quit when you realized Protect and Serve had become Protect and Serve the corporate interest. Nice to see she was right. You ready to go?
Aye, I'm ready, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
get
hit
me
the
out of
road.
here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in.
Back to base, see what's going on. I think we got another Paraxis point, so you must get those when you level up. So there's that. I wasn't sure exactly how the upgrades worked in this, but now we know. You reached the XP threshold. We're here. Let's go. We'll explore a wee bit. See if we can find anything useful lying around. But I don't
New
think
orders
there's
just
that
in,
much.
Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
Today felt good, surprisingly good. Right, well, let's just put ourselves in his place. You've got superpowers when you didn't used to have, so I would imagine it would feel pretty good.
You're right. I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
Yeah. Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you. And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Well, what do you know about
Actually,
the
there
first
is
attack?
something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
The motive.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
We're burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
Me too.
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the Intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
Right, cool, Mr. Seraph.
You were there
is not
that night.
pleased.
What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us,
They were gone.
whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
Special training good. I'm gonna find him, Malik. One way or
I'm
another.
gonna find him, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
Cool, Malik's alright. We like her. Right, what's happening out here? There's the entrance. Pretty well guarded place for people to be breaking into, but I suppose they were augmented, weren't they? Super augmented.
Talks all over the office, okay? Really took care of those Purity First assholes. Wish I could have been there to see it.
It was good, mate. Only died once or twice. You saying
Jensen, you were there, at the plant. What happened? How did that monster get away from you?
We let him go because he's cool. He'd been tricked and all. He was getting manipulated so we could use him in the future. Who's this guy?
Can someone tell me how the pure...
That's a good point. How were they able to break in? Level 2, we probably won't be able to hack that. Level 2. This will take us to Seraph's office actually, where we don't want to go. We're looking for Malik. No, Malik. Richard. Yoink. I'll have your bar of chocolate.
Well, well. If it isn't Attila the Hun, fresh from the killing fields. If this is about the Typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the Typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
Right, cool, we better, because right now me and you are close to rolling a bit. Pretty close to us having a scrap. Right, there's nothing else in here we need to see. Is this the thing that he's meant to look at? I'm sure there is like a side mission you can get from people in here.
Hey, do you know if David is going to step it up security-wise around here?
Don't know if David's going to
Talk's
step it up.
all over the office, Mr. J.
Right, and here we need to go. Up the stairs to... What's his name? Zarif's office?
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Wonder who that was.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check in with Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Get her to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
I do things my way.
You asked me to deal with the situation, and that's what I did.
I see. I'm also starting to see why your superiors in the police force decided to blame you for the Mexican town riots. Christ, Adam. I thought you were ready for this.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, 'cause so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
I think we'll be alright with him. Placate. What do you want me to
Maybe
do?
someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
Out there.
You got it.
Legal. No, you gotta take that into consideration whether it's legal. Just gotta do it. Fuck it. Why not? But that is all that we have time for in this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.